How's it going, guys? My name is Luis and this is my iPad remote playing to that PS4 right behind me via the internet. And I'm going to show you guys how you guys can do that to play your PS4 games on your iPad, iPhone, or even your iPod Touch. Using an application called AirPlay from the iOS App Store, you can turn your iOS devices such as an iPhone, an iPod Touch, or even an iPad into a remote play supported device like a PlayStation Vita. To set up the application with your PS4, all you need to do is go over to your PS4 remote play settings and click Add Device. On the AirPlay application, go ahead and register your PS4 and enter the number you see on the PS4 screen. Also go ahead and add in your PSN name you're going to connect with. Make sure it's spelled exactly like the way it is on your PSN account, including any weird numbers or weird capitalization in your name. Once all of that is entered, you should be set to remote play. You can even go back and register another PS4 if you own multiple PS4s in the same house or just want to connect to different PSN accounts. Now come all the customization features. Here you can choose the resolution of your stream, which includes 360p all the way up to 720p. If you own a PS4 Pro, you can even bump that up to a full 1080p HD. For the frame rate, you also have the option of choosing between 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second. As for the controls, you're given the freedom to customize them as well. If you're playing with on-screen touch controls, you can change up the position and the size of these buttons to your liking. You can even choose when they appear, such as always on, or just turn on whenever you actually touch the screen. If you have a third-party Mifi controller that works with iOS, you can even use that to play with this application, so you could actually use physical controls if you wanted to and just use your iOS device as a monitor essentially. Now you can remote play to your PS4 via two different ways, via an external internet connection where you're somewhere else away from your PS4, or on the same network that your PS4 is currently connected on. When connecting my PS4 Pro to my local internet network via a LAN cable and my iPad Air to the same network via a 5 GHz Wi-Fi connection, I got a perfect 1080p 60 FPS stream. I've been using this app to play games like Persona 5 on my iPad when going to bed and wanting to keep playing one of my favorite JRPGs of all time right now. With something like Persona that doesn't really require immediate reaction, the touch controls work completely fine with this game. However, if you're looking to play something like a first-person shooter or any other quick reaction game, I definitely recommend picking up a physical controller. I'll leave some recommendations to Mifi controllers in the description down below. Now I wanted to test this out on a different internet connection too, so in theory, if you're at your friend's house and your PS4 is miles away back at your house, you could still connect your iPad to your friend's Wi-Fi and still connect to your PS4. Just connect to the new network connection on your iPad or iOS device and head into the settings of AirPlay and configure internet play. I tested this out on a 4G LTE connection on a T-Mobile Samsung Galaxy S8 and surprisingly it worked pretty well. If you have a decent hotspot connection on your phone or just have a good connection wherever you're at, you could in theory remote play to your PS4 miles away from it at a different location. So that's just a quick little tutorial on how you can use your iOS devices to remote play to your PS4, whether you're in the same building or house or just miles away, and if you really want to play your PS4 from miles away, you could technically do so as long as you have a decent connection. And surprisingly, the quality of the streams is pretty good. I was actually able to remote play far away from my house, and I used the MacBook to capture gameplay from the iPad while using an Elgato to capture gameplay from the PS4, and I did a little side-by-side showing you guys what the quality difference is between the actual PS4 and the iPad stream quality. Hopefully you guys found this tutorial useful. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button. If you haven't already, get yourself subscribed to be notified whenever I release more videos just like this one. If you want to pick up a cool video game shirt like this one, you can check out the link in the description to go check out T-Blocks. They were actually nice enough to send me this shirt because I've never owned a Mega Man shirt before, and they hooked me up with a promo code, so if you use the code LuisTBX, you get 24% off your first subscription box order because it is essentially a subscription box service for really cool video game shirts. So I thought you guys might find that useful, plus you can never have enough video game shirts. Maybe even, hopefully, fingers crossed, I might eventually get an Xbox shirt so you guys can stop complaining that I don't own one. As always, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.